everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and the Hearthstone nerfs, they are here as well. Well, at the time I'm recording this, the nerfs were just announced. They're coming in an hour, they're coming at 7 PM Central European time, 10 AM Pacific, so by the time I'm actually managed to edit this video through, they might already be live. Yes, that's a Hearthstone nerf patch on a Monday. And what a nerf patch it is. Let's take a look at what's coming. Or already here. Nerf number 1, Celestial Alignment. I didn't expect this. This is something that I discussed in my nerf predictions video. I thought that Celestial Alignment Druid would kind of solve itself, because the strong matchups of Celestial Alignment Druid are going to get nerfed, and they are going to get nerfed in the other nerfs. So maybe it just doesn't need to be nerfed itself, but it is going to be nerfed. Celestial Alignment from 7 mana to 8 mana. Alignment Druid going to be a little bit slower. I expect Aggro Druid to be more of a contender in the upcoming meta. The second nerf, Alliance Bannerman. Paladin is getting off easy. Easy, I tell you. I thought that they would have to touch Cariel somehow, because Lightforce Cariel is just so incredibly powerful. Like, it's bonkers powerful level of hero card, but it's a new hero card, it's a new legendary card. Okay, I can see that they don't want to touch it, but this nerf is not going to do much of anything. Sure, Bannerman is used in a wide variety of Paladin decks. Bannerman is not a minion that you play on the board and you expect it to live anyway. Losing 1 health, not changing the effect. I don't think this is going to touch Paladin very hard at all. Paladin is going to be giga nuts. Then the Garrote Rogue nerf, that was expected. Efficient Octobot from 2 mana to 3 mana. Exactly as I expected. Yeah, Garrote Rogue. It wasn't a mainstream deck anyway, it's a very high skill deck. Now it's going to be even more difficult to play. It's going to, maybe, I don't know, can it survive on very highest levels of play, but yeah, you probably don't want to play Garrote Rogue on the ladder. Then the Shaman nerf, Snowfall Guardian, exactly as I expected. Snowfall Guardian, toning it down a little bit, making it a little bit slower so that the Guardian and then the Macaws that repeated board freezes come a little bit slower, means that Polner OTK is more easy to challenge with aggro and maybe even some mid-range decks, and also free Shaman can't quite lock the board in the same way to just then kill you because your board is locked. Yeah, completely expected this one. Then some Warlock nerfs. Warlock is getting hit a little bit more than I expected. I expected only the Meteor Rod to be touched. They're also touching the touch itself, Touch of the Natrasim. Deal 2 damage to a minion, if it dies restore 3 health to a hero, toning down that Warlock healing a little bit. Although much of the Warlock healing has been with Moarg Drain Soul, just doubling the Drain Soul effect, and that's going to heal a lot more than Touch of the Natrasim, but they're also going to touch that combo. So Warlock is losing a bunch of healing. The futility of trying to hit Warlock in the face is not going to be a thing after this patch. Very interesting times. And in addition to Warlock getting healing nerfed, Meteor Rod expected nerf, from cost 4 to cost 5. Blizzard really likes to make mana cost changes, first and foremost, then redesigns if nothing else works. So yeah, slowing down the Meteor Rod a little bit, expected. Good. Then the Quest Warrior nerf. I predicted that Quest Warrior is an archetype that needs to be nerfed. I thought that they might touch Mr. Smite, but again, I was too optimistic about their willingness to touch a legendary card. No, not touching a legendary card, touching Bloodsail Deckhand. And this is also, Quest Warrior is also getting off pretty easy. So Quest Warrior, Libram Paladin, being nerfed, but not really being nerfed. So those decks are going to be totally fine. Then a nerf that I really did not expect, the Iron Deep Trog. And I'm really sad about this one, because this was the best budget card for the expansion, the best hope for building some kind of budget decks that would be able to compete, and now, after your opponent casts a spell, summon another Iron Deep Trog, doesn't copy buffs, so you just get a 1/2 minion that was ready to be copied, but yeah, this might push the Trog out of some decks. Is it still strong enough that you play Trog on 1, then you buff it, your opponent plays a spell and you get another Trog, so you have some more bodies to hit face with? We'll see. But of course this is now way weaker as a card. And then the second nerf to Warlock healing, also a nerf to the Lifesteal OTK Demon Hunter, an archetype that I didn't expect to be nerfed. Moarg Artificer, from 2 mana 2/4 to a 3 mana 2/5. Okay, so Moarg heals now a little bit less effective. So Warlock is getting hit more than I expected. Mosagi Mage, which is an archetype that I thought would be nerfed, is not getting hit at all. All the other archetypes that I expected to be nerfed are being nerfed, but Quest Warrior and Liberum Paladin are getting hit much less than I thought they would be. Then again, both of those are the types of mid-range decks that Blizzard wants to promote, but will other mid-range decks really be strong enough to compete with those because they're not getting hit very hard? We'll have to see about that. Oh, and one more thing. There's also buffs. Yep, buffs. Beastalker Tavish, the Hunter hero card. Hero power from 3 cost to 2 cost. Yeah, it's still uncertain what you're going to get. You can still sometimes get always Huffer, sometimes you get Misha, sometimes you get Leox, but yeah, that is an interesting change. Beastalker Tavish has not been a strong hero card. It's still going to hurt to just lose a hero power that deals phase damage, because that kind of hero power is just so incredibly good. But maybe this makes Tavish a little bit better. And the weakest class in Hearthstone in Fractured and Alterac Valley has been Mage, and Mage is getting help. I thought that this potential help would come together with a nerf to Mosagi, so push the Mosagi Mage out of it, but no, they're just trying to give a little help to the big spell mage archetype. Grey Sage Parrot from an 8 cost 6/6 to a 6 cost 4/5. So Grey Sage Parrot just became a lot easier to play. Although it still seems hard to see how they can be viable, but who knows? Especially because that was not the only mage buff. Magister Dawngrasp, by far the worst hero card by the way, so this was a card that really needed a buff. And now, from 8 cost to 7 cost, and the hero power, deal 2 damage as baseline, honorable kill, gain +2 damage. Yeah, that is now looking a whole lot better. Cheaper, more effective. I can see mage decks being built around this now. Especially when they also change Wildfire and take away the main annoyance of Wildfire. If you change your hero power, you lose the Wildfire effect. Not anymore. Increase the damage of your hero power by 1 this game. So now you can play Wildfire, you can play a Ping Mage, and you can play a Ping Mage that has Dawngrasp as an endgame. Yeah, that works, and that's probably the mage deck that people are now going to try to build real hard. Wildfires make an even bigger Dawngrasp, boom, just huge hero power, use the hero power synergy cards. That looks like a lot of fun. And that's it, those are the balance changes for Christmas. 5 of the 6 archetypes that I expected to be nerfed were nerfed, although 2 of them, the Quest Warrior and the Liberum Paladin, were touched less than I thought they would be. And Warlock was hit a little bit harder than I thought it would be, and also there was a little bit of hit to lifesteal OTK Demon Hunter, which I didn't really expect to happen. But overall, the direction is that less OTKs open up more space for those mid-range strategies, open up more space for board-based strategies. During United in Stormwind, Blizzard went through multiple iterations of this, until late in the United in Stormwind they finally accomplished something of a mid-range meta, and we'll see. Now they're trying to do it again. This is the first step, and yeah, mid-range decks, playing some mage, hopefully good times ahead. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.